What's up, everybody? Happy Sunday morning. Time for the morning fishing report. Well, I was jet skiing it again today. And once again, the year of the east wind is upon us. And she's blowing, 15, all of 15. Feels like it's got a little bit of south in it, but it's mostly east, east, southeast. So let's say it's blowing 15 to 20. There's 3 to 4 footers out there. Everything's white. It's a beautiful warm morning though. It's the warmest morning we've had all year. I just had a pair of shorts and a t-shirt on under my rain gear because I didn't feel like getting soaked. And going out into the east wind on the jet ski, every time I hit a bump, it just went whoosh, like this. So, but I went all the way out, almost to 3 Mile. And I said to myself this morning I was going to fish 1 rod, 1 lure. It was actually 3 lures. It was the same lure in 3 different colors. Part of that Father's Day gift card I got from Bass Pro, I bought the Mega Bass Dark Sleeper swim baits. They look really cool. I've watched a couple YouTube videos with Chris Zaldane, who's the Elite Series Pro for Mega Bass, doing a little how-to and where you fish them. So I said, okay, great. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna fish. I had 5 rock piles in my head. I was gonna go fish rock piles on the edge of the weeds and bounce it on the bottom and see what happened. And it worked right off the bat. Although it wasn't a smallmouth, it was a beautiful big walleye. It was too rough to take a picture of it, but you will see it in this video from today. Beautiful walleye, 19 plus inches. Just don't. Held it, thumped it, and then did one of these. It was awesome. That was on rock pile number 1. Rock pile number 2, I had 2 freaking water snakes that were all of 4 feet long come by me, and one of them, I swear to God, was going to try and get on the back of the jet ski. Anybody that knows me personally knows I don't play with snakes. Under any circumstance, at any kind, if I don't have to. So boom, I nailed it and I got out of there. 3rd spot, nothing. 4th spot, had a big smallie, and I'm reeling and it's 6-8 feet maybe off the boat, and he just boom, and I watched him turn on it. He was right there, shoom, like this, and I reeled into it, and it was, just as I was coming up, he did one of these and he was off. And I'm like, la, 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 la. Oh well, 5th spot. Nice big rock flat on the edge of a drop off, cranking it through there, dunk, 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 dunk on the bottom, and it just gets wadded. Crush. And I'm like, ooh, there he is. It was a northern. I didn't get him in the jet ski, thank God, and he didn't take my lure, thank God. But it was no pickerel. He was olive green and white, as opposed to our chain pickerel in this lake, which are green and yellow, and they're really distinctly green and yellow, and you can see that chain link marking down their side. This was a northern, which we have northerns in here. We have pickerel in here, so we have great northern pike. We have chain pickerel. There are some tiger muskies in here. That's the only Esox 3 that I know of. I do not know that there's any pure muskies in here. So, but he was definitely, and he was pushing, he was over 26, so he was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 26 to 30 inches. Nice pike, and the first one I physically seen all season. So, I told you what the wind was doing. Air temp's got to be in the 70s already. Was when I left the dock this morning. It's going to be a beautiful hot summer day. This east wind has filled, and this is my public service announcement, this east wind has filled the east end of our lake with every bit of floating debris and millions of dead bug carcasses. You couldn't get a cast. I didn't have one single cast today that I wasn't shaking dead bug bodies off the line or chunks of weeds or stuff on my lure. It got to the point where I was figuring that I would cast to the spot I wanted, and I would get about 1/3 of the distance back to me clean. And then after that third of a distance, I just reeled it in and did it again. And that still even didn't keep me clean. But I figured that first shot when it hit the bottom and a little ways back to me, 20 feet maybe, 25 feet, was about all I was going to get for a clean retrieve. So it's I'd like to see a west wind just because that's what the wind we're supposed to have, and it would get all this stuff out of here because the west wind, the west end is just cruddy. There's stuff everywhere. Saw about 30 graduation party balloons floating around out in the lake. So, you know, beer cans from the pig roast yesterday at 3 Mile. Here's another PSA. If you bring it out there with you, bring it home with you. You know, we don't, it's our responsibility as sportsmen, hunters, fishermen, outdoorsmen, boaters. You take it out there on a beautiful day, on a beautiful lake, bring it back with you. Pick up your trash, pick up after yourself. Nobody's your mother. Take care of it. So, all right, everybody, thanks. Have a great Sunday fun day. It's going to be a beautiful day, maybe a little rain later, but it doesn't matter. It's a beautiful summer day. Go out, go fishing, do something, have fun, and as always, keep your tip up.